902 on 94.3 Radio 1, the Great to Upscale Radio. আমি রয় রয়েছি আপনার সঙ্গে, and it's time for some discussion on Shine at 9. Shine at 9 এ আজকে যে বিষয় নিয়ে আলোচনা করবো সেটা খুব কাছের একটা বিষয় আমাদের. We obviously care for our minds, our friends, our relatives, আমাদের যারা পরিচিত তাদের কথা, যাদের সঙ্গে হয়তো এখানে ওখানে দেখা হয়ে যায়, কিন্তু তার বারও অনেকে থাকে যাদের মাইন্ডস নিয়ে আমাদের স্পেশালি কেয়ার করা দরকার রয়েছে। এবং এক্ষেত্রে শুধুমাত্র অবশ্য যাদের স্পেশালি কেয়ারের প্রয়োজন, not only them but common people as well, তাদের ক্ষেত্রেও কেউ হয়তো ডিপ্রেশনে ভুগছে, কারো হয়তো কোন রকম ভাবে কোন মেন্টাল সাপোর্টের প্রয়োজন রয়েছে। ফর দেম দেয়ার উই নিড সার্টেন মাইন্ডস, সার্টেন কেয়ারিং মাইন্ডস। এবং কেয়ারিং মাইন্ডস কথাটা বললে অনেকেই একটা অর্গানাইজেশন, একটা সাপোর্ট সিস্টেম তাকে আইডেন্টিফাই করতে পারবেন, অনেকে হয়তো এখনো তার সঙ্গে পরিচিত নন। এবং সেই জন্যই আজকে ডিসকাশন সেই চেনা অচেনা প্রত্যেকের সঙ্গে পরিচয় করে দেওয়ার অ্যাবাউট কেয়ারিং মাইন্ডস, এন্ড এজ ওয়েল এজ আই ক্যান ফ্লাই এন্ড দ্য ক্যাফে আই ক্যান ফ্লাই। এই তিনটে বিষয় নিয়ে আজকে আলোচনা করার জন্য আমার সঙ্গে আজকে গুড মর্নিং কলকাতায় মিসেস মিনু বুধিয়া এন্ড প্রিয়াম বুধিয়া দুজনেই থাকছেন। নাও মিনু বুধিয়া বা প্রিয়াম বুধিয়া পরিচয় অনেকের কাছে হয়তো দেওয়ার প্রয়োজন পড়বে না, অনেকেই তাদেরকে চেনেন, বাট তবু আমার তরফ থেকে I should officially introduce them. Mrs. Minu Budhia is the founder and a psychotherapist at Caring Minds, I Can Fly, and the cafe I Can Fly. And Priyam is the head of new initiatives at Caring Minds and also the co-founder of the cafe I Can Fly. Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, Priyam.
Good morning. Good morning.
So I've been hearing about Caring Minds for a long time. I have been seeing the logo across the city. So Caring Minds has been present in the city for a long time, I guess, ma'am.
Yes, we have just finished 5 years.
5 years. So your idea kahan se aaya? What is all about Caring Minds?
Caring Minds is a psychological wellness center. If I want to share my story, then I'm a blessed person. I have a very supportive husband and 2 daughters. But when my younger daughter was born, every day complaints started pouring in from her Montessori. So I sensed, my sixth sense said something is wrong. So we took her for diagnosis, and the diagnosis came that she's neither normal nor abnormal. So my world came crashing down. I went into severe depression and didn't know what to do. I took her to different parts of the world for her therapies. But after some time, and I could not accept the truth fully. But after some time, I realized if I want to keep my daughter, my family happy, I have to be happy first. I can't be depressed and doing for them any kind of therapy or work. So from that day, it was no looking back. I started because at the time with Prachi, while training her, I trained myself in different things like counseling, psychology, and different developmental disorders. So I used this knowledge to give birth to Caring Minds, and I'm thrilled to say Caring Mind is my third baby.
And that's a bigger canvas, in fact.
Yes.
It's like Caring Minds is a bigger platform and a bigger canvas for the other needy ones. So how do you spread the wings of Caring Minds?
My mental health it's a big stigma in whole of India, and especially more in Kolkata and nearby districts. So we started, and this is a very difficult line which I chose, but once chosen. So I took this journey forward, and we have 3 wings. I think Priyam will talk more about the 3 wings which we took it forward.
So Priyam, you have support for your mother, for the organization for a long time. So how exactly do you bring your support, your experience?
So Caring Minds essentially, as Mom said, is a one-stop shop solution for all issues related to the mind. We have counselors, psychologists, psychiatrists, speech therapists, occupational therapists, even nutritionists, anything and everything to do with the mind. And this is not just for people who have severe mental health conditions. It's for you and me. It's for a child who has special needs going up to somebody like you and me who may have had a breakup with their boyfriend, or somebody who has major stress issues or has anger problems. It's also for people who are like much older and may have Alzheimer's or Parkinson's. So we have all sorts of mental health professionals all under one roof. That's the basic concept of Caring Minds. And we operate out of 3 wings. The first is the clinical wing. So under the clinical wing, we do all sorts of counseling based therapies, psychiatric intervention, as well as psychometric assessments. We do things like career counseling. There's an anger test, personality test, all of that. Under the training and development wing, we do a lot of self-development workshops on topics like how to create a brain-friendly classroom.
Okay.
Or, the impact of social media. How to be a modern parent with a modern child. So things like that. And we do this for all sorts of could be educational institutes, could be corporates, could be government organizations. Like we've done a lot of stress management workshops for the Kolkata police, for example. And the third wing is the academia. In the academia wing, we do, it's the teaching wing. So we teach a lot of courses related to psychology, such as the basic counseling course, which is affiliated to the University of Calcutta. And we also have shorter courses which are run over the weekend, or, a 1-month course on primary cognitive behavior therapy and things like that. So essentially we operate out of 3 wings, and it's been 5 years, and we aim to grow higher and higher every year.
So how has the response been, ma'am? कोलकाता के जो लोग हैं, जो वो मतलब जिन लोगों से आपकी मुलाकात होती रहती है, या तो जिन लोगों को पता चलता है इस इंस्टीट्यूट के बारे में या तो इस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के बारे में, वो लोग इस स्टिग्मा को दूर करके कैसे सामने आ रहे हैं?
मैं ये बहुत प्राउड के साथ कह सकती हूँ कि मैंने इस स्टिग्मा को ब्रेक करने का काफी प्रयास किया, एंड आई एम सक्सेसफुल. बिकॉज जब मैंने जर्नी स्टार्ट की थी तब लिटरली लोग साइकेट्रिस्ट के पास जाना, नॉट उस समय ये नहीं था, पर आई थिंक व्हेन आई वाज मच मोर यंगर, साइकेट्रिस्ट के पास जाना मतलब कि पागल का डॉक्टर.
एग्जैक्टली. इनफैक्ट आज भी ऐसा बताया जाता है कि लोग सोचते हैं कि साइकेट्रिस्ट यानी कि पागल का डॉक्टर.
साइकेट्रिस्ट के पास जाना मीन्स छुपा के जाओ या घर पे बुला लो, छुपा लो, ये सब. पर नाउ पीपल आर कमिंग फोर्थ, लाइक अब बहुत सी स्टिग्मा कम हुआ, क्योंकि आई हैव स्टार्टेड टॉकिंग अबाउट दिस मेंटल हेल्थ ऑन एंड ऑफ. जहां मैं जाती हूँ, कुछ कहीं भी मौका मिलता है, तो हम लोग इस मेंटल हेल्थ के बारे में बात करते हैं. चारों तरफ हर स्कूल में, कॉलेजेस में, हर जगह मेंटल हेल्थ अवेयरनेस प्रोग्राम करते हैं, जिससे कि कोई भी बच्चे को अगर प्रॉब्लम हो या किसी एडल्ट को प्रॉब्लम हो तो उन लोग छुपाए नहीं, सामने आए. वाई आई शेयर माई स्टोरी टू एवरीवन, नॉट टू गेट सम काइंड ऑफ सिंपैथी और दिस थिंग, इट इज फॉर एम्पैथी एंड ऑल्सो मोर देन अवेयरनेस. की आज मैं जब अपने बच्चे के बारे में बात कर सकती हूँ, तो आप क्यों नहीं? आपको अगर डिप्रेशन है, सामने आइए, बात करिए, बट छुपाइए मत.
Exactly, so and that's why the discussion today with Mrs. Minu Budhia and Preeyam Budhia. Mrs. Minu Budhia is the founder and the psychotherapist at Caring Minds. She's also the founder of I Can Fly and I Can Fly the Cafe. And Preeyam is also there. Preeyam is the head of new initiatives at Caring Minds, and she's the co-founder of I Can Fly. Aro kotha gaana commercial break er pore ami Roy shonge thakchi apnar 923 on 94.3 Radio 1, a great to upscale radio. My name is Roy and hooked on to Good Morning Kolkata, cinema naam Love Story, and a different kind of a love story for your mind and caring for your mind. এবং সেখান থেকে Caring Minds এর জন্ম, যাকে নিয়ে আজকে আলোচনা হচ্ছে, as well as flying off towards a different destination, towards a different plan altogether, এবং সেই নিয়ে I Can Fly and the cafe I Can Fly. এবং এই তিনটি বিষয় নিয়ে আলোচনা করার জন্য আজকে আমার সঙ্গে যে দুজন গেস্ট রয়েছেন তাদের সঙ্গে আরেকবার আলাপ করে দিই আপনার. Mrs. Minu Budhia, the founder and the psychotherapist at Caring Minds. She's also the founder director of I Can Fly and the cafe I Can Fly. আর সঙ্গে রয়েছেন Preeyam Budhia. She is the head at new initiatives at Caring Minds and also the co-founder of I Can Fly, the institute, and the cafe I Can Fly. তাদের সঙ্গে আলোচনা হচ্ছে এই Caring Minds নিয়ে, the initiative, the organization, যেটা শুধুমাত্র তাদের জন্য নয় যাদের হয়তো, যারা নিজেদের মাইন্ড নিয়ে হয়তো ঠিকমতো কাজ করতে পারে না, শুধুমাত্র তাদেরকে সাহায্য করা নয়, as well as আমরা যারা খুব কমন, খুব সাধারণ, আমাদের যখন একটু অন্যভাবে মন খারাপ হয় বা we need some caring, তখন সেখানে আসার জন্য Caring Minds is there. এবং Caring Minds নিয়ে further आलोचना. तो जो लोग अभी सुन रहे होंगे उसमें से डायरेक्टली हो सकता है या तो कोई रिलेटिव्स या तो कोई फ्रेंड्स में ऐसा कोई हो सकता है जिसको ये स्पेशल केयर चाहिए, जिसके लिए Caring Minds है. तो आपकी सलाह क्या होगी? व्हाट आर योर टिप्स?
Don't hide your loved ones. Get them the help they need.
Okay. Just
to add to what she was saying about awareness, a couple of interesting awareness campaigns that we have done are, we had done a flash mob in the city malls, like in Forum, in City Centre and South City, where our entire team, got together and we broke out into a flash mob on a Sunday, and with banners of, Caring Minds and mental health and break the stigma. So I think that, and so many people took notice because it was a Sunday, it was a holiday, and there were so many people in a crowded place.
Right.
So that was a very successful campaign we did to raise awareness about mental health. The other thing is we also have started out a van which is branded Caring Minds, and this goes around the city to the outskirts as well as we park the car in say publicly crowded places like outside malls or schools, etc. And our marketing team goes in that, handing out leaflets and flyers about Caring Minds. So again, this helps spread awareness about that Caring Minds is not just for a certain section of society, but it's for the masses. It's for you and me. It's literally for anyone. Anyone could have an issue at any point of time in their lives. It's just good to know about the existence of such a facility in Calcutta.
So caring for the citizen's mind in general, anybody's mind, anybody in general. There are courses on play therapy, behavior modification, specific learning disorders. ये कैसे सिखाया जाता है?
जैसे कि प्रियम ने बताया कि हम लोग के 3 विंग्स हैं.
जी.
सो थर्ड विंग जो एकेडेमिया है, दैट इज अ टीचिंग विंग. उसमें हम लोग ये वीकेंड वर्कशॉप्स करते हैं. प्ले थेरापी, बिहेवियर मॉडिफिकेशन, अटेंशन कंसंट्रेशन, ये सब छोटे छोटे कोर्सेज हैं पेरेंट्स के लिए, सपोर्ट गिवर्स के लिए और टीचर्स के लिए, इवन स्टूडेंट्स जो साइकोलॉजी में लेना चाहते हैं या स्पेशल एजुकेटर्स के लिए. तो ये छोटे छोटे कोर्स हैं. इसी से हम लोग चाहते हैं कि लोग हम लोग जितना पॉपुलेशन है उतने उस हिसाब से हम लोग के पास थेरापिस्ट नहीं है. तो हम लोग ये मोर एंड मोर लोगों को पढ़ाना चाहते हैं जिससे कि उन लोग सीखें और लोगों को हेल्प करें.
Now, caring minds is a canvas, obviously caring for every citizen's mind, but there are people जिन्हों के लिए अलग से कुछ करना चाहिए, जैसे आपने सोचा होगा यहाँ पे. So therefore, I Can Fly. First and foremost, there's an institute. Secondly, for the needy ones, उनके लिए एक अलग से एक जगह है जहाँ पे they can go and work there, and that's why the cafe is also there. ये कहाँ से आपको लगा कि now you have to set up maybe an institute?
In my journey with Prachi, as she was growing up, I used to think what she will do when she grows up. Will she only watching TV and only going for evening walks? That was a major concern. And while in Caring Minds, बहुत पेरेंट्स आते थे, आप एक वो ट्रेनिंग इंस्टीट्यूट खोलिए, मेरा बच्चा घर में बैठा है, बोर हो रहा है, इसको कहाँ भेजें, क्या करें. और ये बच्चे ऐसा नहीं है, इनमें से जो थोड़े हाई फंक्शनिंग है, दे कैन रियली वर्क इन स्ट्रक्चर्ड एनवायरनमेंट और नेस्टेड प्लेस. ये लोग काम कर सकते हैं, ये नहीं कि ये बच्चे काम नहीं कर सकते. तो इन सब चिंताओं ने जन्म दिया आई कैन फ्लाई का. सो आई कैन फ्लाई इज ओनली फॉर स्पेशल नीड्स एंड इट्स अर्ली इंटरवेंशन एंड ट्रेनिंग इंस्टीट्यूट फॉर स्पेशल नीड्स चिल्ड्रन, एडल्ट्स, एडोलेसेंट्स.
आपने बताया कि अर्ली इंटरवेंशन, तो कितने पहले से मतलब कोई यहाँ पे एनरोल कर सकते हैं, या तो कैसे समझ में आएगा कि यहाँ पे आना चाहिए?
3 years and above. पता, इसीलिए हम लोग ये केयरिंग माइंड्स के थ्रू ये जो अवेयरनेस वर्कशॉप्स करते हैं. जब प्राची मोंटेसरी स्कूल जा रही थी तो उसको किसी ने उसके प्रॉब्लम को नहीं समझा कि ये बदमाश नहीं है बल्कि हेल्प, शी नीड्स हेल्प. रोज कंप्लेन आती थी कि शी इज नॉटी, शी इज नॉट लर्निंग, पर किसी ने ये नहीं समझा कि शी नीड्स हेल्प, शी नीडेड हेल्प. तो यही हम लोग सबको बताना चाहते हैं कि देयर आर ऑलवेज रेड फ्लैग्स. तो ये हम लोगों को रिकॉग्नाइज करने के लिए पेरेंट्स एंड टीचर्स दोनों को ही ये हम लोगों को सीखना पड़ेगा हाउ टू रिकॉग्नाइज. सो हम लोग अगर रिकॉग्नाइज कर लेते हैं और अर्ली इंटरवेंशन में जितनी जल्दी इनको हेल्प मिल जाए उतनी जल्दी ही ये लाइफ में मतलब आगे बढ़ जाएंगे.
So I Can Fly, the age group is 3+, but then right now the oldest special needs individual we have with us is 39.
Okay.
So
she completed 40 yesterday.
So then that's what. Okay. So then it's not just for, again when you say special needs, people think it's kids.
No, not
and
exactly.
That's generally the term that's used loosely, like special needs kid, but it's a special needs individual.
Caring Minds एक author निश्चय अपनी सुनोशन जी ना सुना था कि ताले आज के अपनी जानते पर्सन through Mrs. Minu Budhia and Preeyam Budhia. Minu Budhia is the founder and the psychotherapist at Caring Minds. She's also the founder of I Can Fly and I Can Fly the Cafe. And Shonge Preeyam is the head at New Initiatives of Caring Minds, and she's also the co-founder of I Can Fly and I Can Fly the Cafe. But I Can Fly jar kotha thakun dore shunchilam taki niyo kotha hobe after a short commercial break. 4.3 Radio 1 of Great Job Scale Radio Shunchen. Good morning Kolkata. I'm Roy Shonge, and today's Shine at 9 is about Caring Minds, I Can Fly, and the Cafe I Can Fly. In আমগুলোর সঙ্গে যারা পরিচিত তারা চিন্তা অবশ্যই পারছেন, বাট যারা চিনতে পারছেন না তাদের সঙ্গে পরিচয় করানোর জন্যই এবং এই কনসেপ্ট নিয়ে কথা বলার জন্যই আজকে আমার সঙ্গে যে দুজন রয়েছেন, দে আর দ্য ব্রেন অ্যান্ড অবভিয়াসলি the entire workforce behind these 3 ideas, Mrs. Minu Budhia and Preeyam Budhia. Now, Mrs. Minu Budhia is the founder and the psychotherapist at Caring Minds. She's also the founder of I Can Fly and the Cafe I Can Fly, whereas Preeyam is the head at New Initiatives of Caring Minds, and she's also the co-founder of I Can Fly. So talking about I Can Fly, first and foremost the institute, and secondly there's this cafe I Can Fly. So how do you keep them busy? Like, how do you take care of them? What do you teach them?
ये हम लोगों का इंस्टीट्यूट सुबह 9 बजे चालू होता है, 9 से 4. So we have
proper schooling hours.
Proper schooling, yeah.
Monday to Friday.
Yeah, so we have vocational, बहुत सारी इसमें vocational training है. Vocational training start होता है, if you can say bakery, कंप्यूटर कंप्यूटर में हम लोग इन लोगों को डेटा एंट्री सिखाते हैं कि हाउ टू मीन्स टर्न एनीथिंग हार्ड इनटू सॉफ्ट,
राइट।
तो जिससे कि हम लोग को बाहर से भी काम अगर मिलता है ये बच्चे करते हैं। और कैफे सर्विस एंड आर्ट एंड क्राफ्ट भी हम लोगों को जो ऑर्डर मिलता है बैग्स बनाने का या फोल्डर्स बनाने का, ये बच्चे बनाते हैं और हम लोग एग्जीबिशन के थ्रू या ऑर्डर के थ्रू बिक्री करते हैं।
सो मेकिंग देम सेल्फ सफिशिएंट फ्रॉम द बिगिनिंग, एकदम पहले से सिखाना था।
हाँ, तो ये वोकेशनल का हुआ। एंड हॉबी पार्ट में वी डू डांसिंग, योगा, जिम और क्या है,
There's music. There's a lot of other. So if
Dance.
Dance, yoga, music, drama, etc. And there's also a mini gym. There are makeup and grooming classes as well.
Okay.
And we have 2 sections, which is called the I Can Fly Food Factory and the I Can Fly Craft Factory. So in the food factory, we make all these healthy packaged products. Like there's roasted chirwa, there's muri, there's crackers and nachos.
Okay.
And very interesting products, which one can just grab and take on their flight wherever they're traveling. Or it's a great snack to have with tea as well. So this is very popular. It's sold out of the cafe. It's also sold out of exhibitions. And adding on to the craft factory, we make a lot of items such as gift bags. We do hand painted kettles, envelopes, etc. And it's all made by the special kids, and it's sold again through exhibitions. We also take custom orders for the same.
The name is pretty interesting. I Can Fly. So
Yes.
एक जगह तो जहाँ पे you are giving them wings to fly, you are adding feathers to their wings. Second is एक तो सिखाना. That's one part definitely. But the second part, which is another interesting part, is the cafe, which you have been mentioning for quite a long time now. So cafe का idea कहाँ से आपका आया, मैम?
कैफे का आइडिया ये है कि क्योंकि मेरा इन बच्चों से मिलने का काम रोज का ही होता था।
जी। Yes, you being the founder director, आपको तो वहाँ पे हर रोज।
क्योंकि आई कैन फ्लाई इज 3 years old. So जब 1 साल की जर्नी में मैंने देखा कि कुछ बच्चे दे आर हाई फंक्शनिंग एंड if we train them well, they can work. So why not to create something different, give something different to the city of Kolkata. So I thought of this different, run by differently abled cafe, in which we trained all our जो भी हाई फंक्शनिंग बच्चे हैं उनको 6 महीने तक हम लोग ट्रेनिंग दी, मॉक ट्रेनिंग।
जी।
और अभी आज विथ प्राउडली आई कैन से दे आर वर्किंग वेरी वेल।
And how many of them are there?
पार्डन?
कितने हैं वहाँ पे, कितने लोग काम कर रहे हैं वहाँ पे?
अभी 7 हैं, पर बिकॉज हम लोग सब, लेकिन सभी बच्चे कुछ ना कुछ चीज में इन्वॉल्व है। जो बच्चे बेकरी का काम कर रहे हो बेकरी का, जो कैफे का कर रहे हो कैफे का,
क्राफ्ट भी है वहाँ पे, बेकरी भी है यहाँ पे,
सबका अलग अलग है। एंड बेकरी का पिज्जा बेसिस, आई कैन फ्लाई का पिज्जा बेसिस, एंड चिड़वा मुड़ी पूरी कलकत्ता में आप किसी को भी पूछ सकते हैं। इट्स वेरी वेरी पॉपुलर एंड वेल नोन।
वंडरफुल। सो आई कैन फ्लाई में मतलब हाउ एग्जैक्टली द ट्रेनिंग गोज देयर, मतलब जो लोग यहाँ पे सुन रहे होंगे वो सोचेंगे दिस इज फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम आई गेस कैफे लाइक दिस इन कोलकाता।
I would say it's one of its kind in India, because we have cafe run by deaf and mute, run by blind, but not cafe run by intellectually disabled children. So this is one of its kind. It is there in West and now proudly in India, in Kolkata, our own city.
Wonderful idea. Yeah, Preeyam, you were adding something to it.
Yeah, so exactly that. So it is the first of its kind cafe in India, which is run entirely by special needs individuals. So something that we get asked by a lot of customers who come is that, do these special needs individuals do everything? Does that mean, do they also cook all the food that we're eating here today?
Nah.
So they don't do that because it's not safe for them to do fire cooking. What they do is all the food products that you see on display at the cafe, which is all the packaged food products, they make that. And besides that, in the cafe essentially they do the cafe customer service, and that helps build out their social skills. So when a customer walks in, to meet and greet the customer, to seat them, to hand out the menu card, then the customer goes to the counter, places their order, and then the special needs crew, we call them our special needs cafe crew.
Okay.
And they serve the food, and then at the end they also go to them with a feedback form, asking for feedback, and then and also strictly we take no tips at all. So and also to add, the cafe is called our happy place. It has about 60 or 70 board games, which is very popular.
Wonderful. Okay.
It has karaoke, so one can break into, song whenever they like. And we have a lot of events happening at the cafe on and off. So there are art and craft workshops, there are live musical evenings, there's stand-up comedy, there could be board gaming meetups. So we have a lot of interesting events happening, all the time. And one thing that I would particularly like to mention is that, the cafe is booked out all the time for all sorts of private events. So kitty parties, office get-togethers, kids' birthday parties. It's a very popular venue for, booking out the space because it does accommodate up to 50 people.
Cafe I Can Fly and of course the Institute I Can Fly. Take niye alochona hocche with Mrs. Minu Budhia, the founder and psychotherapist at Caring Minds, and she's also the founder of I Can Fly and the Cafe I Can Fly. যার সঙ্গে একদম শেষে কথা হচ্ছিল, যার কথা শুনছিলেন, Preeyam Budhia. She's the head at New Initiatives, Caring Minds, and also the co-founder of I Can Fly and of course the Cafe. তাদের সঙ্গে আরো কথা বাকি রয়েছে ক্যাফে, ইনফ্যাক্ট সামনেই একটা এক্সিবিশন রয়েছে, তার কথা আলোচনা হবে after a short commercial break. Stay up to 6 শুনছেন 94.3 Radio 1 of Great to Upscale Radio. আমি রয় আপনার সঙ্গে রয়েছি on Good Morning Kolkata এবং আজকে Shine at 9 মিসেস মিনু বুধিয়া আর প্রিয়াম বুধিয়ার সঙ্গে কথা হচ্ছে। একটু আগে কথা হচ্ছিল কেয়ারিং মাইন্ডস নিয়ে, তারপর আই ক্যান ফ্লাই দ্য ইনস্টিটিউট এন্ড আই ক্যান ফ্লাই দ্য ক্যাফে আই ক্যান ফ্লাই সেই নিয়ে কথা নাও। মিসেস মিনু বুধিয়া is the founder and psychotherapist at Caring Minds, and she's also the founder of I Can Fly and the Cafe I Can Fly, whereas Preeyam is the head at New Initiatives of Caring Minds and also the co-founder of I Can Fly and the Cafe I Can Fly. এবং এই 28th July, এই দিনগুলোর মধ্যে there's an exhibition at the Cafe I Can Fly. Mrs. Minu Budhiaকে I would request you, ma'am, to talk about that.
I would take this opportunity to announce that coming 28th July, we are having an exhibition by I Can Fly.
Okay.
It's at I Can Fly building only. But it is not only exhibition by our children, but it is we have done the partnership with around 20 to 25 exhibitors. So all of them are displaying their own products at I Can Fly. So how our kids are, benefited. My all kids are getting mock training. Every day they are being trained for help desk, for registration desk, to serve food around. So each and every child is contributing in exhibition in some or other way. So it's a exhibition organized by special
the first exhibition organized by the special needs.
Wonderful.
And I'm very thrilled to see every day them, practicing. They do
something new for them, something new, learning something new for them.
Everyone is getting trained for something or other.
Right.
We would really encourage, all our listeners.
That's what I want now.
By.
So the ones who do not know the location of the cafe, why don't you tell them the location of the cafe? Preeyam.
It's 4B Valmiki Street. This is near Maddox Square.
Okay.
If you take a round of the Maddox Square, there's enough road signage all over saying Cafe I Can Fly. Very hard to miss it. And also it's on Google Maps. So it's very easy to find. You can just put Cafe I Can Fly. It's I Can Fly is one word. So it's very easy to find near Maddox Square.
So wonderful initiative, ma'am. I would say 5 years for Caring Minds and 3 years for
3 years for I Can Fly.
I Can Fly.
We complete
Cafe,
1 year.
Okay.
Cafe, we finish 1 year on 19th of August.
So 3 different steps taken together at the same time.
Yes.
Wonderful initiative, I would say. Thank you very much for your time, ma'am.
I would say the whole of Kolkata to come and encourage our children on the exhibition day.
And that's 28th, this Saturday.
28th, yeah.
So what time is it starting?
It is 11 to 7.
So is it only for 1 day or like
One day.
One day
And
exhibition?
lots of discounts at the cafe on
In
the
fact,
exhibition.
The exhibition is just a beginning, I would say. I mean, like most such things happening, and the events, as you said, things keep on happening. The events keep on happening. So, जो लोग अभी सुन रहे होंगे उनके लिए on 28th, obviously. अच्छा, this I'll do in the live one because this is since we're recording this part, I'll do in the live part.
And
So,
also, just to if you're interested in watching our space as to what events are happening at the cafe, the best place to watch out for that is our Facebook page.
Right.
So if you just like our Facebook page, which is Cafe I Can Fly, all the events are posted there, and you'll know what's cool in town.
Wonderful.
Thank you for the love and support from Kolkata.
From the City of Joy.
Thank you. Exactly so. The City of Joy. Thank you.